host. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Set. Hey, go lion.
Herbert from the gun. Connects on the crosser. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Set.
Here's Harris. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. He cut to the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
At the 23-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home. Ball taken in at the 36.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They've gotten off to the exact start they wanted, Brock, and now an early chance to pull away and get some distance on their opponents. Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time left. All in left side. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making a stop.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
A 3rd down run with Harris. He's got room to roam here. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
A 3rd down give to Hampton. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3-yard loss on the play.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Kelsey's got it right side. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
To Rashee Rice. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. 1st and 10, Herbert. That throw finds Conklin. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
gun. It's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Right up the gut. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 47. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw Mahomes. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Throwing now, Herbert. Jump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot for quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field. And for the defense right there, to have an awareness of knowing where the marker was and to make sure that completion wasn't going to move the chains.
The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw Mahomes. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another throw for Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw, Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
13 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Play action, Mahomes. Completed to his running back. Breaks through, and he might break away. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Running back sent in motion left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again, Mahomes to throw. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chargers into a nickel set. 3rd down. Throwing again, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
A 28-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Darius Davis to return it. Juke the defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Hampton. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 40-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Herbert. McConkey's got it on the sideline. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Dicker connects there. And add 3 to their lead as as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs have their offense out to start this third quarter. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Going to have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First throw for the backup now. Pacheco hauls it in. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. They're now set for 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the Chargers' 21-yard line.
From the 21. Completed over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
A gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They'll come up 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Dumped off to his running back.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle, or in this case, run him right out of bounds.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it 17-all. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, go Lion.
To throw, Herbert. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. And that brings up 4th and short.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's back to throw. Headed out right. That one's good to McConkey. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hampton gets the handoff. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set. Belt ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. That's incomplete left side. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. We go orange. Hey, Ray. Set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Complete to number 87, Travis Kelsey. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Madden, the one to send it away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. 380. Go.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds a man, right side. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running it with Hampton. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Chargers 1st down.
Now don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Rolling out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Home troops right.
Looking to throw. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
27, Chiefs 17. Cameron Dicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing on first down. Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings them to third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. There are 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
On return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it! And the Chiefs look like they have it! And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know, there's a flag on the play. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here he is to throw. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up?
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying on the ground with Harris. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Harris once more. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
And the Chargers first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You